Hi everyone, welcome back to our vlog. It's actually International Women's Day today, and it's our honor to collaborate with ECWO as well as Dr. Braden, also Wikimedia Netherlands, to organize this amazing event. This is an edit-a-thon where students and participants will have hands-on experience on how to modify and create a new Wikipedia page by themselves with a topic focused on women. There are a lot of our students and participants are doing their research already inside. So let's have a look.
Hi, I'm Lena and I'm a program maker for Studium Generale. So I'm one of the organizers of today's event.
Such a nice initiative for students to have like hands-on practical experience on the editing part of Wikipedia. How did you come up with the event?
Edit-a-thon is an existing event. It already existed, and I think that it's a good way to raise the awareness that there are not so many women, or only 10% of the Wikipedia pages is on women or female-related topics. One of the reasons why there are not so many women on Wikipedia is because of most of the editors, so the people who edit Wikipedia or make pages on Wikipedia are men themselves. So maybe by raising the awareness, I don't think it's necessary that there are more women to write Wikipedia pages, but raising the awareness, it might that even men editing Wikipedia pages might think of, maybe I should make one on a woman.
So how are you feeling today with the event going?
Very happy, actually. There are many people writing on Wikipedia right now.
What captured your attention for the event?
My mom's very much a feminist, and she always learned me that there's a lot of female history that just gets erased and isn't available. And then when I got older, I caught an eye for it. And specifically, what interests me is that there's a lot of female philosophers we don't really get in the curriculum. I can help representing them.
Especially with more niche topics. For example, now in the Netherlands, we're having a discussion about menstrual leave. I think that's menstruatieverlof, I think, and whether that's something that, is it positive, is it negative? We have data about this, but it's not on Wikipedia yet. I've checked on the English page. So I think there's a lot that can be done.
ECWO mainly does research, and based on their research they started some workshops mainly focusing on female leadership positions. I just thought it was very interesting that a lot of the writers on Wikipedia are female, mainly male, and I think it's very important that when we look for new information that this information is also covered by women. Yeah.
What are your inspiration for the event in general?
When I started thinking about this, I thought about like how you sat around the dinner table, and like if you have one of those debates where like, do you know about this information? The first thing you do is look at Wikipedia.
Right.
When you read about these women, you can be inspired by that, or you can read about minorities. Students are the perfect people to edit Wikipedia because you spend all your time writing and researching, and that's exactly what Wikipedia needs. Anybody can be on Wikipedia, and I really recommend to my students that you pick someone who is never going to have a voice, like your teachers, your grandparents, that you think their story needs to be told. You can tell the story of just about anybody.
Maybe we know like how different is it between Wikipedia and Wikimedia, your organization?
What we always say in short is that Wikipedia is the encyclopedia, the internet encyclopedia everyone knows, and Wikimedia is the movement that creates this encyclopedia.
How reliable it is for the information published on Wikipedia, since it is easily edited by a lot of people.
You can easily edit information, but you can also easily correct errors, because everybody can edit, so everybody can also check each other's work. And of course, Wikipedia isn't flawless, there are mistakes on there, but we are very transparent about all the edits that are being made.
So is it possible for us like to have a look at the page that you're working on?
Yeah, so the page is in Italian, and it's the page about menstruation. I've been adding some links and some studies. I've been removing some stuff that didn't sound very data back. I think it's really cool. I'm definitely going to be doing this more often.
I'm adding to a page. It's about Sophie, the Condorcet or Sophie de Grouchy, and she was a French salon hostess and also philosopher, but she's only known for being a salon hostess, and on Wikipedia it only says that she is the wife of a mathematician philosopher, but she actually published her own works herself and translations. So I added that she's a philosopher and what her work is, but I'm gonna add a new page on her main work as well, and then with also what's in there.
As I started working for ECWO, she's actually the founder of ECWO. I had to add some hyperlinks. I had no clue how to do this, but once you start to get a hang of it, it gets better.
Sanne Blauw, she's an econometrist. She studied here as well, so I thought we should totally do a page on her.
How do you think it's the most challenging part?
I think the research on it, because I really want to check if everything on it is really true, of course.
I never even did anything with Wikipedia before, and now it was so simple to do this.
It's important to just start with something small and make it achievable for yourself.
How do you feel about the event in general?
It's been super interesting. I didn't really know what to expect, to be honest. It's been very empowering.
I think it's really nice that you get to meet all these new people that are interested in the same topic. It's a great meeting place besides working on this page. It's really nice to do it together instead of just doing it by yourself.
Another event has come to an end. We wish this event could help raise awareness on the knowledge gap inequalities on Wikipedia, as well as foster future initiatives in tackling similar problems. Thank you for your participation, and we hope to see you in our next events.